Any moment now, the president of Columbia University will testify on Capitol Hill about anti-Semitism on campus before a Senate committee. It's that same committee that grilled the presidents of Harvard, UPenn, and MIT last year and led to two of those presidents resigning.
Today's hearing may be different as President Minouche Shafik already knows many of the questions she will face and has had months to prepare. Joining us now is Justice Correspondent Jamal Andrus. Jamal, good morning to you. So the hearing begins in just a few minutes. Lay out for our viewers what we can expect here today.
Sure. Well, I think the one thing you can expect is a contentious hearing. You could feel it in the press conference held by Representative Elise Stefanik just before we got on the air here. Here's a little bit of what she had to say ahead of the hearing, along with frustrated Columbia University students.
Taken from Psalms, Columbia claims to work in God's light. Sadly, for all the Jewish students on their campus, this could not be further from the truth. Fueled by hatred and ignorance, unchecked anti-Semitism has become commonplace on Columbia's campus.
As you all mentioned, the last time this group got together, the House Education and Workforce Committee, two university presidents had to resign. That's Elizabeth McGill from the University of Pennsylvania, as well as Claudine Gay, the first Black president of Harvard University. Many critics believed their responses were robotic, lawyerly, insufficient in response to the unprecedented anti-Semitism we have seen on these college campuses. And of course, it's hard to forget the line of questioning from Representative Stefanik, sort of laying out these issues. I want to play a little bit of that as well. This is the soundbite that you heard constantly in the aftermath of those hearings.
Does calling for the genocide of Jews violate Harvard's rules of bullying and harassment? Yes or no?
Anti-Semitic rhetoric.
And is it anti-Semitic rhetoric?
Anti-Semitic rhetoric when it crosses into conduct that amounts to bullying, harassment, intimidation, that is actionable conduct, and we do take action.
Now, Columbia University President Minouche Shafik was supposed to testify at that hearing, but declined to do so due to scheduling conflicts. And obviously that ended up working in her benefit. We saw how contentious of a hearing that was and the aftermath. Now, as you all alluded to, she has had presumably months that she has spent preparing for this testimony in front of this committee. And she even published an essay in the Wall Street Journal entitled "What I Plan to Tell Congress Tomorrow," sort of getting her message out even before she actually steps in front of this group of representatives. I want to show you a quote from that essay, actually, that addresses that big question that caused such an uproar at the last hearing. She says, quote, "Calling for the genocide of a people, whether they are Israelis or Palestinians, Jews, Muslims, or anyone else, has no place in a university community. Such words are outside the bounds of legitimate debate and unimaginably harmful. No cause is so important as to justify threatening annihilation to anyone." And remember, all of this is happening while tensions on college campuses are just as high. We have seen, according to the Anti-Defamation League, who just released these numbers yesterday, 8,800 anti-Semitic incidents across the U.S. in 2023. That's a 140% increase from the year before. Similarly, the Council on American Islamic Relations released their numbers saying 8,000 Islamophobic incidents over the course of 2023, the vast majority of which coming after the attacks on October 7th. Columbia University saw students walk out after two pro-Palestinian groups were suspended. Students, teachers all walked out of class and off campus. And also just this week, the USC valedictorian barred from speaking at the commencement. This is a Muslim student who has shown support for Palestine on social media, having her commencement address canceled because of security concerns and the backlash all around that. So again, plenty of tension all across the country surrounding this issue, but specifically on college campuses. You can see a large grouping of all of this coming forward, and we expect to hear all about it during this hearing coming up soon.
All right, Justice Correspondent Jamal Andrus reporting. Thank you, Jamal.